Hey there! If you've been on the fence about joining the collective, now is a darn good time because we are rolling out some extremely exciting updates that we worked on all throughout the summer of 2023 and that will be coming in 2024. So here is a little behind the scenes update, including I put some pink in my hair for these YouTube videos. So I hope you can see them because it was really fun. Plus we're getting our whole team together down in Bend, Oregon in October and I wanted to have something fun for them. We've moved. We're a virtual company, so it's not like we have physically moved. But what we did was move course content off of Kajabi and moved it into Circle. Circle's where we host our community group, and we love it. And this is such a better experience for you because then you only need one login and you can more easily reference course material. When you complete that section, if you've got questions, you know exactly what section of the community to go ask those questions and engage with the coach and your peers, etc. So there's a whole long list of reasons and kind of things I could show you, but I'm not going to go into it too deep. Just know that it is an amazing integrated experience. And I'm so excited to have elevated what it's like for you to actually go through the program. Number 2 is the R&D that we've been putting into AI. I'm not someone that's like a diehard, I just get AI, it comes intuitively. No way. I feel like the person that puts in, tinkered with ChatGPT, didn't get great answers, got frustrated, X's out, know that there's a huge amount of power, but just I didn't know how to access it. And I've had a couple different tries of how do we want to approach this? I know there's something here for grant writers, but what is it? And after a couple failed attempts, I actually went to this awesome mastermind in Kelowna in the summer and met someone who coincidentally had been helping grant writers in Canada use AI to write their grant applications faster. And so we had an amazing conversation and I brought to him, okay, here are the 2 questions I want to solve. Number 1, can we use AI to help my members get paid jobs faster? And number 2, can we then help them help their clients get grants faster and win more money? So I had 2 questions and he said, absolutely, we can help with that. So we just a couple weeks ago, maybe a couple months at this point, it's not been very long. I mean, things are moving fast. We kicked off this basically custom software project using our material, our custom frameworks, blending it with AI so that the parts that are really manual and time consuming, like building a contact list for your outreach for informational interviews, well, hey, how can we use AI to help augment that process? Or how can it now help us actually draft that entire funding strategy contract for you at a click of a button? Or how do we take some notes that you had during a kickoff meeting with a client and instantly produce a power prospectus and a project planning toolkit? And all this language I'm using might not make sense to you, but these are the tools for your success that we teach within the collective. And now you get to take what literally could be months of work and condense it into minutes at times, right? It's super powerful. Right now, this is definitely something that's only going to be for members of the collective. And if we decide there's some piece of that we want to peel out in the future, I'll link up a Google form below. So if you have any interest in this, please fill that out and we can look at it. But otherwise, it's going to be for our members. Number 3 is an AI coach. Basically, I've answered 600 some questions in coaching calls. We have tons of Q&As in the community group. Got hours and hours and hours of coursework. So sometimes when you ask a question in the community group, it's like, oh, I know we've answered this, but where is it? So what's cool, and I also learned at this mastermind about, was this new tool that, for lack of a better word, it's sort of like a chat bot where you could go ask your question first. And it's not going to just be AI that makes up an answer. It is going to go through our entire library of material, which is a lot and growing every day. It'll then reference to the answer, like, hey, this is how we got that answer. And these are sort of the citations. So if you want to go watch a coaching call from 5 months ago that specifically answers the question that you had no way of finding that before. Now you will. So we're super pumped about that and we'll be rolling that out this fall as well. So you still have 6 coaches. We literally just hired a new one. Welcome, Danielle. But realizing that, hey, there's still a lag time from when you ask to when all of our coaches have a chance to get in there and respond to everything. Maybe this will give you a way to get your answers even faster, which I think is good for everybody. Update number 4 is new course content coming. One of the things I learned when we redid this part of the process, integrating coursework into the community group, and also just we had a pricing workshop in August. You all have a ton of great questions about contracting and retainers and how do you price for your services and all of that. And what I realized was, okay, there is a simplified way to teach this. Don't get me wrong, there's an infinite number of ways that you can go about contracting work, but there's a way to do this much, much better. And all of that has now been revealed to me by coaching literally hundreds of you and seeing themes. I am going to, in early November, I'm going to batch 2 weeks of deep work and completely redo the videos on how do you contract, how do you find clients, specifically like how to use this new AI tool that we've been building to make your progress go even faster. So all of this is about systems and process and simplification and this new little pricing method I'm a huge fan of that I'm teaching called the cake pricing. So you can go check that out when it rolls out. But essentially, very, very pumped for that. Stay tuned. Can't wait to roll it out. Update number 5 is we are tinkering with this thing called the MiniCorn Program. So I know for many of you, the cost of joining upfront is just like, holy smokes, I don't know, this is high risk. Can I do this? Yes, you can, because you're gonna make your money back. But we decided, hey, maybe there is a program in here that we can help de-risk what your first 6 months look like. So you can join at a lower rate, get your butt to work, go close some clients so that you've paid for the rest of the year and you don't have to worry about it at all. And then some. Remember, I want you at least making 15K, at least. So, and then I lost my train of thought. But essentially what I want to tell you about is I'm not going to go into that in great detail because then it is memorialized on YouTube and it's changing as we go. So just reach out, email us at info@sendworks.org if that intrigues you at all and you want to know more about it. So it's a very cool little program. Ask about the MiniCorn program. Number 6, we created the coolest quizzes. If you have been on the fence about, hey, do I have what it takes to be a grant writer? Do I have the traits of that kind of a person, etc.? We built a 16 question survey. It's super exhaustive, really awesome, and it ranks you out of 30 or 36 points in terms of where you kind of fit personality traits and background experience, etc., to be successful or not at grant writing. So go check that out, linking it in the description below. The second one is my pride and joy, and this is for my existing consultants. So if you've made at least 50K in revenue, but you're preferably around like the 80K to 100K mark, 120K, then go take this business diagnostic audit. And I will, through that survey, be able to resolve exactly where you've got some areas for growth in the company, right? Like, are you paying yourself enough? Or are you paying your subcontractors too much? Or do you have a client problem? Like, we can pinpoint what those issues are. Really, really happy about that. So check out that below as well. And then the final update is that there is a baby grant writing unicorn on the way. So last time I filmed these, I was definitely in the nauseous phase. Now I'm not. I'm just in the like, I need to be on the couch phase. So this is exciting. We've been doing a lot of planning in terms of what that could look like for me to actually take maternity leave, which is I'm leaning a lot on you all as members of the collective for expertise. Thank you, Alex, not Alex co-founder, but a separate Alex who sent me her registry because that's overwhelming. Fiza sent information about hypnosis breathwork, like who knew? That's super fascinating. So you all have been really incredible at crowdsourcing this and making sure I lean into our company values and community values of self-care, celebrating wins, slowing down, disconnecting to connect. And I can't wait to see how that all rolls out and know that we are ramping up with some new coaches so that you've got all the support in the world while I'm out for a couple months. If you've been on the fence about joining us at all, now is a darn good time to get off said fence and into the corral because no one is investing in R&D and your success the way we are. There's no one else that's able to do it at the scale and speed at which we are. So if you want to be a part of a rocket and get yourself on it to go to the moon, get on the rocket now. Let's do a recap. Number 1, we've moved. All of our course content is integrated in Circle. No one else is delivering an experience like this. It's freaking awesome. I know you're gonna love it. 2, our AI Copilot tool is drool worthy. It's amazing. And right now I'm gonna be looking for some beta testers. So if you wanna be a beta tester and be able to use it for free for a period of time, then you're definitely going to want to get in the collective. 3, AI Coach is coming this fall. Can't wait to see how that expedites your access to information in the program. 4, new course content rolling out in November on finding clients and how to get paid. 5 would be the MiniCorn program. Reach out if you have questions. 6, check out the cool quizzes. And 7, if you have any advice for this new to be mom, I welcome it. All right, that's a wrap. So if you've enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe and reach out if you've got any questions at all. Thank you very much. See ya.